dive deep into the hidden corners of the human mind, where ordinary apprehensions twist into the extraordinary, giving rise to some of the most unusual and startling phobias known to science. Step into the shadows of the mind, where fears morph into phobias that are as unusual as they are real. Discover 10 of the most peculiar anxieties that haunt the human psyche, each revealing a unique story about the complexities and mysteries of our fears.
Welcome to PathtoFacts, where mysteries are solved and wonders are revealed. Today we'll delve into a world that's right under our noses, yet still full of surprises.
1. Ablutophobia, the fear of bathing, washing, or cleaning, known as ablutophobia, can significantly disrupt an individual's life. This rare condition is more than just a dislike for water or cleanliness routines. It's a profound dread that can prevent people from engaging in necessary hygiene practices. Those with ablutophobia might experience intense anxiety or panic attacks at the thought of water touching their skin or the sound of running water. The origin of ablutophobia is not entirely understood, but is thought to stem from traumatic past experiences related to water or bathing. Overcoming this phobia often requires professional help, including therapy and gradual exposure to the feared situation. 2. Arachibutyrophobia. This peculiar phobia involves an intense fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of one's mouth. While it might sound unusual or even humorous to some, for those affected, it can lead to significant anxiety about eating certain foods. This fear can be particularly challenging to manage as it relates to a common food item. Individuals may avoid peanut butter altogether, missing out on enjoyable and nutritious meals. The specific cause of Arachibutyrophobia is not known, but like many phobias, it may develop from a negative or traumatic event associated with eating peanut butter. 3. Chorophobia. The fear of dancing, or chorophobia, can make social gatherings a source of dread for those affected. This phobia isn't just about feeling awkward on the dance floor. It's an irrational fear that can cause one to avoid events like weddings, parties, or any situation where dancing might occur. People with chorophobia may feel panic, breathlessness, or extreme anxiety when faced with the prospect of dancing or even watching others dance. The origins of chorophobia can vary, including cultural influences, personal insecurities, or traumatic experiences related to dancing or performance. Therapy can help individuals face this fear and gradually become more comfortable with the idea of dancing. 4. Dendrophobia. The fear of trees, or dendrophobia, can make natural environments, parks, and even some urban settings a source of anxiety. For individuals with this phobia, forests can seem particularly daunting, but even solitary trees might trigger fear. This phobia can stem from childhood fears of what might lurk among trees or a traumatic experience in a wooded area. The roots of dendrophobia are as varied as the trees themselves, potentially stemming from childhood experiences, stories, or inherent fears of the unknown aspects of nature. Treatment often involves exposure therapy, helping individuals slowly and safely confront their fears. 5. Isop Trophobia. The fear of mirrors or seeing oneself in a mirror goes beyond simple vanity concerns. Individuals with Isop Trophobia may avoid mirrors altogether, fearing the sight of their reflection or what they believe might appear in the mirror with them. This can lead to significant lifestyle adjustments, such as removing mirrors from the home or avoiding public restrooms and dressing rooms. This phobia can be linked to superstitions, religious beliefs, or deep-seated insecurities about one's appearance. Overcoming Isop Trophobia often involves cognitive behavioral therapy, aimed at challenging and changing the negative thoughts associated with mirrors. 6. Genophobia. The fear of knees or kneeling, known as Genophobia, can affect individuals in both physical and emotional ways. This fear may involve one's own knees, the knees of others, or the act of kneeling. Some people may experience discomfort or anxiety at the sight of knees being touched or manipulated, while others might avoid activities that involve kneeling, such as certain exercises or religious practices. The reasons behind genophobia can include past injuries, perceived vulnerability of the knee area, or cultural and religious beliefs about kneeling. Addressing this phobia often requires a multifaceted approach, including physical therapy and psychological support. 7. Heliophobia. The fear of sunlight, or heliophobia, is not just a preference for the dark. It's an anxiety disorder that can lead to significant lifestyle restrictions. People with heliophobia might wear excessive clothing, remain indoors during daylight hours, or use heavy curtains to block out the sun. This avoidance can lead to vitamin D deficiency, impacting overall health. This fear can stem from concerns about skin diseases, eye damage, or more irrational fears of the sun itself. Treatment may include gradual exposure to sunlight and therapy to address underlying anxieties. 8. Nomophobia. The fear of being without one's mobile phone or being unable to use it, termed nomophobia, reflects the modern dependency on technology. Individuals with nomophobia may feel anxious, lost, or even panicked when separated from their phones, fearing disconnection from their social networks or the inability to access information. This can lead to constant checking of the device, even when it is not necessary, and can disrupt social interactions and daily activities. This phobia can highlight broader issues related to social anxiety, dependency on technology, and the need for constant connectivity. Addressing nomophobia often involves setting boundaries around phone use and developing healthier coping strategies for anxiety. 9. Omphalophobia. The fear of belly buttons involves discomfort or dread at the sight or thought of belly buttons, whether one's own or someone else's. This phobia can make certain social situations, like swimming or changing clothes in public, challenging. Some individuals may experience severe discomfort or anxiety when their own or others' belly buttons are touched or even mentioned. The origins of omphalophobia are not entirely clear, but may relate to the belly button's association with birth and the umbilical cord. Treatment typically involves therapy focused on desensitization and cognitive restructuring. 10. Pogonophobia. The fear of beards involves an irrational aversion to beards on oneself or others. This phobia can lead to discomfort in social or professional settings, particularly in cultures or industries where beards are common. People with pogonophobia may experience anxiety, discomfort, or even fear when interacting with someone who has a beard. The causes of pogonophobia can vary, including negative experiences with bearded individuals, cultural associations, or personal preferences turned into fears. Overcoming pogonophobia usually requires therapeutic intervention, helping individuals to gradually reduce their fear response to beards. If you found this exploration into the world of unusual phobias intriguing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Share this video with those who dare to dive deep into the mysteries of the human mind.